Where you from?
London.
Where you from?
South Africa.
Hey, that's what
Specify,
you don't specify.
specify,
Where
duh.
are you from? Where you from?
SA, I'm repping SA.
You're Zimala?
No, what the? South Africa.
Zimbabwe.
No, South Africa, the country. That's it.
I know a lot of South Africans
no,
that claim they're
that's not
South
me,
Africans,
that's
but
not
they're
me.
Zim.
I was born in SA, please.
I'm Zim though.
I've never. How are you? I can
Yeah.
tell.
What do you mean by that?
You look mad, Zim.
And futhi I'm confident ukuthi le squad less as a operation to do 80 to 90% with proper and thorough investigation. Majority yale squad ayina ma passport and they've never traveled even outside of South Africa. Ngoba kube they were exposed. They have traveled outside to other countries, even if it's just neighboring countries. It can be Zim, Malawi, Botswana. If they have traveled, even if it's just for holiday, whether it's for business, whether it's for work, they would understand ukuthi right now what they are doing, how bad they are portraying it as South African. That is why ngithi bayasi embarrassa, bayasi hlaza. But ngoba bahleli khoneni, waking up at 4 a.m., waiting at the clinics, at the taxi ranks, at the hospital, batshela abantu ukuthi baletha ama-ID, they won't understand what I mean by what I'm saying.
Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Akopi with another episode of Akopi's podcast. Now, guys, we already discussed this in the live stream, but I feel like a lot of people are still on the fence, or rather yet they don't understand what my opinion on this situation is. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about this whole march that's happening on the 24th with the youth. Let's get an idea.
Good evening, Reclaimer. How are you? I'm well, thank you. But I'm not well. We are being called a Temu organization. And it's like, what? We are here fighting for our dignity, putting our lives on the line. What's going on? We have reached out, right, in good faith. But what happens when we do that? We are put in a corner. There's fear tactics, talking about political affiliation, the same things that cause havoc, right? We say we're not about that. We want solutions. We are putting our lives on the line. We are appealing for understanding. We are appealing that, okay, no. Yes, this movement was created because there's a call. There's a call to act. That's why it was created. And we don't want to misconstrue that in any way. So we are very humble. We are very humble in every way possible. We want solutions. We want the best for this country. We want the best for our people.
So, and people were supposed to take this serious, apparently, like extremely serious. I mean, these people, so they are now Reclaim SA. Now their TikTok page is around 2,000 followers. They've got WhatsApp group going. They even have this official announcement of leadership within Reclaim SA. They've got their whole leadership team, everything down there, from the head of media and marketing, chief whip, head of legal safety. They've got everything going. Now, guys, you see the biggest issue with the youth of South Africa is they don't listen. These amateur kids or what their problem is, they think they are too clever. They think they know better. You see, this is one of their issues. When they are told to vote, they don't vote because they know better. When they are told to do a certain thing, they don't do it because they know better. Now, they are going around saying anyone who's not supporting this is full of shit. They must check themselves, blah, 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 blah. This is the one thing that they don't realize. And I'm going to state it with facts, not just with words.
Reality is that today, as I'm speaking to you, 815,000 young people will be sitting for examination. We can only guarantee that if all of them pass, 850,000, we can only guarantee that the system will only absorb half of those. Between now,
they can only guarantee that the system will observe only half of them. Now, remember, this is this year. What about the half that was observed last year and the year before? Keep in mind, the half is claiming that the system will observe. It's also not true, because there are those ones that don't have spaces that still need spaces. There are those ones that are going to fail, that are going to have to start again. So it's even less than half. Now, who is the one organization that is trying to actually make sure that more South Africans are accepted in schools and they have space?
Own medical insurance when they come to the country. Schools, we're going to launch a campaign end of December. That first week of January 2026, we're going to be stationed at school, and no foreign child will be attending a school in a public school. They can rather take them to private, we don't care, but at public schools, it's going to be reserved for South African children only.
For clarity, are you talking about illegal foreigners or any foreigner?
So I'm talking about illegal foreigners will definitely not be accepted, but those who claim to be legal, like we have home affairs, bogus home affairs, and we've seen a lot of them. You too, you also know about these bogus home affairs. They must be checked, thoroughly checked, because how did they come to this country? Are their parents documented? But they will be at the last in queue. Our South Africans first. Because we also have limited resources as a country. Section 27.2 says that if there is available resources, then we can share with other people. But currently we don't have. Nati, we are short of resources. So foreign children will be last in the queue, and then South Africans first. And then once all South Africans are admitted, then we will start admitting them. But those are legal. Those are only the children that are legally in this country.
How much of a negative impact?
So now you tell me, guys, what has she said that is wrong? Somebody pinpoint anywhere in a statement where she is wrong. You see, the problem is you don't need to go create another organization. There are already people fighting for you. Your problem is you guys, you like things. You just want to be popular. You want to be famous. You want to be the initiators. You are claiming that you are going to be due to...
Now, on the 24th of September 2025, a constitutional hill, we are doing to the ANC what the ANC did to the apartheid government. And if you want to be a part of history, join us.
See, this is the issue. They like trends. The problem with the generation today, they like trends. The people who are really fighting for you guys, listen, what's the saying? The blueprint has already been set. The girl who reported the restaurants led to restaurants being shut down and being penalized. But everybody went quiet and everything went to normal. The issue isn't starting new organizations having more strikes. The issue is acting, being proactive. And you know what's the funny thing with these strikes? That we don't even know the people who are starting it, are they really South Africans, or they just want to distract the youth of South Africa, because there's a lot of things that are happening and the youth of South Africa usually acts rather than go do this nonsense of striking. What if they're infiltrated? And me, I don't speak without evidence. Now, the next video I'm about to play, all I need you to do is pick certain words and pick accents. Listen to me. The next video...
The youth of South Africa is planning to have a peaceful protest on the 24th of September against the government. Yes, peaceful. They strictly...
Did you guys miss that? I'm going to restart again. And get to everybody South African. Remember, I always say, when the xenophobic happened in 2012 from Alex, looting started happening. They say foreign businesses were these foreign businesses. And I always say, most of those people that did that were foreigners who infiltrated themselves into that situation to make South Africans look a certain way. Every time there's a strike and looting starts happening, majority of the people who are doing the looting, they are foreigners who are paid to make South Africans look a certain way. Guys, I'm going to replay this video. Please listen to the accent. Friday. You see the problem there? There are certain things you cannot hide. When I tell you that South Africa has been infiltrated, culture contamination, and the people who are doing certain things to distract South African youth, South Africans are not South Africans. They just want to mislead you. So I replay this video again and listen.
The youth of South Africa is planning to have a peaceful protest on the 24th of September against the government. Yes.
Against the government. If there's Zimtoto in this girl did not just come out.
Hey, would you like to get some fast food?
I'd love that. Are you okay with KFC?
Yeah, sure. I'm not against that.
Against your birthday is on Wednesday. 18.
Guys, listen. The reality is this. The reality is this. There are many that are pretending to be for you and they are not for you. They just want to mislead you. That match on the 24th is the most useless match ever. They just want pictures and videos. They are comparing themselves to Nepal, to 1976. Bullshit. You bullshit weak. Because that match will result to nothing. It's just a bunch of content creators and influencers who are trying to find a way to trend. And a bunch of other foreigners who have infiltrated them to mislead their direction. But you have South Africans going on TikTok, content creators, saying this kind of nonsense.
And the Futsis tonight, I'm coming to say, wow, well done to Umphakathi wase Alexander. What a wow. And what a mumish to i-Operation Dudula. Bengicabanga ukuthi nenzani Alexander nina. Bengicabanga ukuthi nenzani Alexander. Nihamba nimachisa abantu, niuse abantu, maqeda ningaba nikezi nix. Maniqedile le nonsense yenu, the leaders bangena kuma Range Rover and people go back to bed balambile. I'm so proud of the community as Alexander. This is the South Africa that I know. We stand together because we are united and we are living every day with those foreigners. We are our brothers' keepers. We protect each other. Let this be a lesson. Let this be a lesson to all South African communities. Let's stand together and amount the Operation Dudula to nothing as it is.
Let this be a lesson. Let's stand together against Operation Dudula because South Africa stands with their brothers and sisters. Guys, listen, you know, this lady, her TikTok is not even that big, but she's jumped on this talking against Operation Dudula because a lot of people are seeing that they are trending when they talk like that. So in the last couple of videos on the YouTube, on the TikTok, this is what she's doing now, talking against Operation Dudula. So I want to ask you guys one question. Since Operation Dudula is not your option and Reclaim SA is now another movement, regardless of how many political parties, guys, we've done a video of how many political parties there are in South Africa, over 400. Guys, I understand what the youth is trying to do. I understand they're getting inspiration from Nepal. But I think I've already shown you things in Nepal are not going well. The governor has resigned. The country is not going well. Even though they're trying to clean and everything is not going well. South Africa is not in that situation that Nepal is in. What South Africa just needs to do is start snitching. Start reporting companies, restaurants and businesses. Start reporting your universities, your schools and everything. Hold everybody accountable. The problem is, like this sister keeps saying, we live with these foreigners, they are our people, Keep talking like that. The more you talk like that, the more you start believing that, eventually those foreigners will take over. And when they take over, it is you who's going to feel it. All these Jolofinas, eventually they cry. When they leave them, single mothers with 4 big-headed babies and no South African men wants to take them. Then they start saying South African men ain't shit. Just because I dated a Nigerian, now they judge me. No. Anyways, guys, I've said my piece. If the march is going on, I pray for the safety of the youth. And anyone that is going there, be safe. Just remember, some people that are going to be there are going to instigate violence to get you into trouble. I played here a video with the accent. You heard the accent, just in case you forgot.
The youth of South Africa is planning to have a peaceful protest on the 24th of September against the government. Yes.
South Africa is not Nepal. And if you guys do your research properly, you'll realize that Nepal is seeing flames. It's not going the way you guys think. So, guys, while you are being inspired,
Almost 200.
while you are being inspired by all this, just remember, lives were lost. And that's the last thing that we need here in South Africa. So please be safe. And yeah, hopefully your voices are heard, eh? But like I said, the youth of today just doesn't listen. They do things out of excitement, out of, you know, what's trending. And yeah, the solution to the problem is very clear. But nobody's listening. I'm your boy Uncle P. I shall see you guys in the next one. Cheers.